Stephanie. I'm part of the family law team in Brightstone, Sydney. Oh, so I do recall this was very early on in my career. I think it was like my first year of practice. One of the parties in this matter was self-represented and my client was represented by me. And he had a history of verbal abuse and sort of emotional violence that he didn't acknowledge. He blamed it all on my client, and it was because he acted that way because she made him angry. So she deserved it. And so it was very much always her fault and never his. When we would go to court, he didn't listen to his lawyer, so I saw quite a few lawyers drop him. He would stand up in court and start shouting at the judge, and it just didn't work well for him. He didn't understand why the judge wasn't letting him see his child. He didn't acknowledge or accept that his behavior wasn't right. And there was quite a few times that after court he would come to me as the lawyer and tell me that I was wrong. Did I enjoy being wrong? And he would say quite harmful things like to harm myself and, you know, quite some abusive things to me just because I was a lawyer representing his ex. It eventually settled. I stopped representing my client, unfortunately, because the cost of litigation was getting a bit too high for her. But from my understanding, they did eventually settle, and one of the prerequisites was that he would have to get anger management and some therapy to modify his behavior.
Does it actually mean family lawyer is quite a dangerous job?
Well, I think it can be. There's always a risk, but I do think that there was some serious mental health issues that might have been affecting him. Ultimately, I can't make that call because I'm not a psychologist, but at the end of the day, you can only try your best to de-escalate the matters, not only for the other side, but for your client. Just try to keep everything on track, as efficient as possible where there are children, child-centric, and just make sure that everyone has the information to make the choices that are best for them. So yeah, thank you so much, everyone. Join us next time.